Oh, my name's Fox. Hey, I'm Fox. But this is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Which, funny enough, I didn't watch the show yet, but I went to GameStop to get a game to pre-order a game, and then I saw this up there. I'm like, they're like, do you want anything else? I'm like, yeah, that. Yeah. He's a giant. It's a red dinosaur that I think might actually breathe fire. I can't remember, but yeah, Devil Dino. I finally saw episode 1. I'm gonna try to review each of the episodes, so be prepared for a lot of backlog of stuff. But Moon Girl, Devil Dino, I'm not gonna. Oh shit! No, don't do that. There's probably gonna be a backlog of a few of me making a few episodes on these. I'm gonna try to get them out a little bit quicker. I don't want to just watch them all and then just do a whole thing, especially because I feel like there's more episodes coming out still new. So, but yeah, Moon Girl, Devil Dino, which I'll say right now, first half, I was like, okay, I get it. It's episode 1, so we kind of got to move things along a lot quicker. But as the second half of the episode kind of happened, I was kind of okay with it. Also, I'm not going to go through the whole thing like this. It's probably a lot faster because I got to catch up. But pretty much, Moon Girl lives in, I'm not sure where this is. Northeast side. Yeah. Which, if I remember, honestly, right now, I'm like, not that they had to have taken inspiration from that or not, but they also straight said that there's the Avengers in this. So if they're ever gonna have like a crossover, with like another superhero, like the first superhero that pops up that teams up with Moon Girl, because it's a little bit of like this whole the whole opening sequence. Like there's a few music songs which is pretty great. The whole opening sequence of introducing the parents, stuff like that, but also introducing that the world, like her hometown or where she lives, is a major part of this story. It's kind of cool, and it also reminds me of Spider-Verse and or Miles Morales, the game, where the town that she comes from is a major part of who she is, and also a major part of the story itself, which I like. I like that a lot because it adds more to all of this than it just being, okay, New York, or okay, just wherever. There's a little bit more to that, which I like, that the community likes each other, that everyone's trying. I also find it funny that she can't figure out that this is a cassette player. Also, I do like that the parents, like, for a second, I thought, like, wait, are these, I had the fan on, so some things were blurred, so I had to turn the fan off eventually. But I thought this was, like, supposed to be her sister. I'm like, no, that's her mom. I'm like, yeah, especially if you remember, like, there was some discourse about the Harry Potter movies for a second. Not the usual discourse, but one is saying, why the hell are the Harry's parents look like they're 40, 50 years old when they should be like 20, they should be late 20s, early 30s. And it's like, yeah, like same thing. Like these prior parents are actually way more accurate. Also, I love the style of the hair. I think, is it just for Afro hair or is it for all the hair that they have like this dark outline around it? Like in either case, actually, let me see. Wait. Okay, it's all the hair, but still I like it because it adds to this, and then obviously all the more solid lines. But this is Moon Girl, Devil Dino, which I didn't really know much about originally. I have one of their books. I just realized there's Captain America there. But that's something I didn't know. But basically her family runs a roller rink. I'm jumping around and I apologize. Moon Girl, Devil Dino. Did not know anything about them. Maybe I might have seen Devil Dino in something. Maybe. I do not know. Probably a top of the fourth wall video I watched. Like, oh yeah, this is Devil Dino and Moon Girl. And then they went on to something else. He went on to something else. But I do have one of the comments. I'm slowly reading through it. But I always love a big giant dinosaur, especially one that can breathe fire, which I'm not sure if he can. But I also do know that in Marvel Snap, which I play, it's not sponsored by any of that, but if Marvel wants to, but playing Marvel Snap, Moon Girl and Devil Dino are like mainstays in my decks. When I was playing it, I gotta put it on my computer, that way it's not taking a battery on my phone. But when I was playing it, those two are my favorite because they synergize really well, where Moon Girl is able to double the cards that are in your hand. So if you have 4 cards, it can then turn to 8. And Devil Dino gains, I think, like 2 points of power or strength from every card in your hand. So if you have a Moon Girl and Devil Dino with you, you could wreck havoc. And there's like even challenges that you can do. It's like get above 21 points. I've gotten up to like 30 like points of like probably not more of like damage with that. And also it synergizes really well with anything that can duplicate Devil Dino, because holy hell, if you thought one Devil Dino is scary, when you see two of them suckers pop up on the field with like 23 power or something like that, it's really, or like, I can't remember, it was a lot of power, just remember that. It's really great, and you just see the person go like, I've had people just forfeit, just like, nope, not finding that. So these two, I like these I like these characters on multiple different levels. Coming from someone who had no like actual connection to these characters. Also, this guy, he feels like an a-hole. He looks like an a-hole.
I mean, I totally get it because I'm awesome at math.
And that's kind of the whole thing with this. But character design. But in any case, just a quick synopsis of it. The city, Moon Girl, no friends. And her family owns the roller rink, but the town seems to be going under business because Northeast Side is going under business because a bad guy is sucking up all the power for the town, or sucking up all the power from this side. Moon Girl thinks, after being inspired by a scientist called Moon Girl, that she can probably use whatever invention she made, not really sure what it's used for, to then create...
It's finished, and all that's left of her work are these incomplete blueprints I found on the internet.
Beep, beep, nerd alert. Level 5.
Says the ones asking her to do the Rubik's Cube.
Nerd alert.
Anyways, if I can crack this, the Lower East Side would have its own power grid.
Yeah, pretty much basically saying that she thinks it's a generator, she can use it to make a power grid, but it turns out in the very end... Also, I'm going to be skipping around a lot. Well, it turns out in the very end, it's actually... a portal generator, which calls for Devil Dino, which I will say, like, I'm not sure if it's like, it's, I guess, kind of an issue. I just feel his body should be a little bit more bigger, a little bit more bulkier. Like, hold on, shut up, you! I'm trying to grab you. Not saying he, like, I get why they probably did emotes a little bit more, but I don't know. I feel like his body should be a little bit more chunkier. But also it's probably better for the anime and everything like that. But yeah, like, I love Devil Dino. I like Moon Girl, this stuff. And then they have their third member, Casey, who's their PR, who does social media and all this other stuff. And basically like, you know, oh, I could make you guys famous, but not in a bad way. Like, you get your idea of you being a superhero. And that's after they getting saved. Hey. Also, I do like that, like, it sets up, like, basically giving her hot dogs, and then he kind of imprints on her, which I actually like how they show that, too. Also, I love the art style, and also, if I remember correctly, if I was told correctly, the people who animated this animated TMNT Rise as well as Monkey Kid, which I gotta do the review of Monkey Kid, but I love Monkey Kid. I really, really do. I'll say this about this one, at least right now. The first half had me a bit kind of a bit worried, but not really. Like, and I mean this in a sense of like, not so much that it's bad, but they did. But I understand. They're rushing things. They're rushing things to get to where, yes, okay, she's a superhero. She's a superhero with it. Because there are some things where I just kind of think, I'm like, yes, a super genius girl. Like, what's one way we could solve this problem? Let's go punch bad guys in the face. Let's solve the energy problem. Let's go punch bad guys in the face. It's like, really? I'm like, I feel like that's a jump of logic.
But what would I even do with you?
Let's see, wait.
I can't have you stomping around scaring. Oh, whoa.
That was right here.
You did save somebody too. Oh, that was crazy, right? As if the Lower East Side doesn't have enough to do.
Also,
and
hold
now
on.
we got a supervillain? What we really need are some
Right. I love the subtle Batman reference right here. That's great. It's so subtle. But I love that. Like, especially because, you know, Dino has those horns, so it matches really well. Like, okay, yeah. But yeah, this is great.
Superheroes!
It's like, really? I'm like, did you... Really? That was the smartest idea?
Yes! Me and you!
Although, I will say also, it's weird because they know that the Avengers do exist in this universe. And she goes, I can't be a superhero. I have no powers. When most likely the dude running the Avengers right now is probably Tony Stark. I'd imagine. Also, again, if the first, like, crossover, because I'm pretty sure it'll probably happen at some point, that's going to be, like, one of the biggest episodes. If the first crossover isn't Miles Morales, what the hell are they doing with this show? like Miles and Moon Girl, I feel like would get along extremely well, and I feel like that would be a badass team up.
It's perfect. My brains, your brawn. We can really help people.
Also, like, I was like, another thing, like, the animation, it does a little bit more. I feel like they must have taken a lot of notes from Spider-Verse, maybe a little bit, because there is more like that, like the lower frame rate animation, which isn't a bad thing. Which also, I guess, Monkey Kid probably takes more from anime style of doing the animation for certain things, like the wavy arms, so that. Because I'm trying to think of the difference between those two, if this is the same studio that made them for both, because like the animation definitely is very different from like Monkey Kid, and I think it's probably similar to Team NT Rise, but I haven't never seen that show yet. I'm going to eventually. These two are great. God, sorry, I ate an enchilada. But the animation, that's not a bad thing. FYI, the 2D thing, but it's just like from this studio, I know they can do some slick, like high tier animation for these shows. Which also, I guess another thing would be is that Monkey Kid is an 11-minute show, where this was a whole 44 minutes. And I actually don't know if the other episodes of this are... They say they're 22 minutes, but it could be like one episode, 2 episode kind of thing. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's episode 2 has 2 little episodes in it. So that might actually also add a little bit more. But anyways, yeah, I love how this girl straight... pops up and says, oh yeah, I'm her best friend. Like,
I'm Casey Calderon, Lunella's best friend.
Lunella Lafayette?
Here's my card.
How old are you?
13, but only for now.
but only for now. Yeah, no duh. I like how the mommy and caught that. Like, yeah, no shit.
Casey.
My homie from homeroom.
Also, like, I will say, like, this Lower East Side. Okay. Like, another thing about... Oh, wait. No. Miles is Northeast Side, isn't he? I'm trying to remember the map in the Miles Morales game. He's Northeast Side. So Miles is Northeast Side, so she's Lower East Side. I don't know New York. I barely know Chicago, and I lived there for 20-something years. If you told me what was the North Side, South Side, I'd be like, I don't fucking know. The one near the lake and the one not near it? The one near the lake and the one where you get shot. There you go. Yeah, if that's the case, that actually would be really badass. So they each have their own section, and then Bronx is freaking Luke Cage. Yeah, Luke Cage, right? Power Man. But yeah, basically, these two team up. These two team up in a sense of, you know, PR, she's gonna become a superhero, and also, let me see. I love this part one.
And you don't have to pay me a cent. Social media
Not that.
followers are my currency.
Okay, a lot to take in.
I love their outfits.
Service
Wait, where-
management and public relations.
I'm gonna do it. The fate of our community, like my mom always says, one
That's
girl
great.
can make a difference. So, what do you think?
About you being a superhero?
Yeah.
No.
What's not in that outfit?
No.
Well, no duh.
Is
Client.
Science.
full service management and public.
Ah, rainbow card. I didn't realize that.
I can turn you into the most beloved superheroes in the world. I'm talking digital marketing,
Oh, I just realized she has one of those things on the back of her phone.
viral videos, personal appearances, merchandising opportunities. This lab is gonna make a great playset.
You know that's coming, and I'm for it.
Have you lost your mind?
I've been told.
Also, like, I'll say this right now, this is very much a quote-unquote modern cartoon, and I say that in a sense of, I'm going to bring up Owl House. If I watch the Owl House, other than maybe Luz's smartphone, other than maybe the Witchstagram, it's somewhat timeless. This is 100% late 2020, late 2010s cartoon. For, we're in 2023 right now, so I guess middle. This is 100% like, okay, yeah, the emotes, the emojis, the social media, all this stuff. Like, this is straight that, like, it, like, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because eventually this will be like a time capsule. Because here's the thing, if I watch shows from the 90s, early 2000s, I'm probably gonna look at that and be like, either that's timeless, or I'm gonna look at that and be like, yeah, this is straight 90s. This is straight 90s cheat. This is straight 90s from TJ Detweiler's hat turned around to, you know, the one goth character to, like, I don't know. I think Danny Phantom's somewhat timeless, and I think Recess probably is too. But you can look at certain things like clothing wise, like it's like, okay, yeah, that is straight from that time period, that era, or just like even just how they act towards their parents or stuff like that. So I like that, yeah, because if you saw, yeah, if you had this show back in early 2000s, it'd be kind of probably similar to Static Shock, where, like, you know, I gotta hide all this from my parents. But in a show, at least more modern shows, if the parents find out, which the grandma looks like she knows immediately at the very end of this, find out that, you know, oh, the main character is a superhero, they usually help them. We're like, oh, that's great. Or like, maybe that show concerns, but yeah. But then again, in Static Shock, eventually, like, which I'll say this right now, is one of the main reasons I love the Static Shock show too. And like, I don't know how long it lasted after this reveal, but after he revealed to his dad that he is Static Shock, that I was like, I love this, because now, like, there's none of that annoying, oh, the parents, like, or like, no, they know, get out there, go help, but, you know, just know I'm worried, and, maybe I can help. Like, I love that more than just, than them trying to hide it. Have I even talked about this show as well? But anyways, yeah. But yeah, the beginning feels a little rushed. I want to say that, because it was like, okay, yeah, she's super smart. Okay, yeah. Well, it sets up the whole bodega, like everything getting taken down and stuff. But like, it's just like, okay, yeah, suddenly, boom, we have a giant thing. Boom, Dino immediately falls in love, or, you know, gets connected with Moon Girl.
What brought you here? See, it was designed by this super cool scientist, Moon Girl.
Which, is that supposed to be her in the future? Because it wouldn't surprise me if that's her. She somehow time traveled back in time. Dr. Goodall Maria. No, is it? Oh, that's this guy, which he'll probably be coming up later. But like, so seriously, I feel like if it's some time traveling and it's actually her in the future, older, it wouldn't surprise me.
She's my hero. Nobody knows her real name. I was trying to replicate her work, and I thought...
I don't know how they don't, but okay. Like, there's a bunch of people there. Like, you're gonna find one of them. But, oh yeah, she built... Like, I don't know. It felt very rushed at the very beginning. And, like animation-wise, there was nothing like, let's say, Monkey Kid again, where where the animation just grabbed me and pulled me in. It's still good animation, don't get me wrong. This is really, really good animation. God, I'm sure this is gonna be taken out. Oh, anyways.
Old people are the best. I know, my grandma's so cute.
I love these. These little interactions are great too. But like I was saying, like there's nothing like if you watch Monkey Kid, you know what animation I'm talking about. That like fast, like larger dancing. Like think if like I'm Owl House. Think that last fight of Luz in Titan form against Bellows. That is a majority of like this, and that's not the same animation studio. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it is. That's that level of animation, like throughout majority of the fight scenes in the show, and like majority of different things in it. Like, you'll make tennis freaking epic. That being said, like the animation still is good, but like, yeah, like it's okay. We have to, have them go. They're not fully trained, so okay, we have to show them to get trained. That one, this is pretty good. I like this montage actually. That actually helps a lot. They did jump into being a superhero, but again, I think my biggest thing is like this smart girl immediately going, yes, we must become superhero, and I'm like, really? Like that smart girl think that good answer? Like Batman's just a cuckoo crazy. Like, yes, I will beat the hell out of these guys because of my dead parents. But like, he's cuckoo in the head already. But like Moon Girl, I'm like, come on, girl, you have a solid hang on your shoulder. Not saying don't be a hero and don't try to help people. I'm saying in the sense of, the hell is your thought process, your smart thought process? That felt very much like, okay, we need to get them into that prompto. But I did like, also I just realized that she's the guy in the chair. But yeah, that felt like a little fast. I do like I do love how she has just unlimited boxing gloves. Also, like, I do love actually when she's actually building her stuff. When she's actually building her weapons and like she builds that boxing glove, it's just boom. It's like, okay, that's not just even a cartoon logic. Well, it kind of is, but they're just making the thing. Also, I love how she turns that cassette player, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna become a toy at some point too. Cassette player into like this entire little like little thing to create that could track down the bad guy and stuff like that. The bubble gun is great. Also, I love this part. Also, another thing I actually like, her eyes. Because they do the Spider-Man, like, eyes can emote thing, but also, like, the question mark, the small, big. I love, like, the giant mechanical and whatever eyes that emote, like, so much. Like, Spidey has it. I love that Moon Girl has those, too. Let me see. Also, I think her design in this looks better than what I've seen in the comics so far. Also, I love this, too. This actually, like, where after the training and everything... Hold on. I'm trying not to get it go too long because I'm using a YouTube video, so I'm pretty sure this is in the YouTube system, which means they'll look at my video and be like, yeah? You think you could get away showing clips as a review? No. Anyways. Halal. Also, I do love too that this is the dog superhero. This is the dog superhero show because he very much plays like a dog, and I love that. I love that so much. The eyes are hearts. That's cute. I love this part too.
The one who never talks is getting away.
Straight snitching. This is where the animation gets a little bit more. But again, like, it's still like, I know you guys could do way more. I just realized in the bubble gun, there's literally a little bubble, like, blower thing in it. Also, Aftershock, pretty okay starting villain. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing about her trying to, like, not choosing a name, and eventually, like, even what is it? Casey says, you know, if you don't take yourself seriously, no one else will. And even the bad guys repeat that to her. I'm like, all right, that's a funny joke. Let me see. This is a good one too. Why is a wiener dog in the tree? Freaking gave Hawkeye a run for his money. I love seeing it help with the community and all that. I love that a lot. It's great. Like, I'm digging the animation by a little bit. I don't know. It's like the idea of, like, I was expecting one thing, but maybe that was it. But even then, the animation is still good. That's not me knocking it. And even that being said, the final fight has that good animation. But also, I say this too. I actually really love, like, even like this interaction. Which also, I actually like this interaction too. This idea. I said that twice, and I mean this in a sense of, I like the interaction of them talking, but I also liked this setup of the bad guy being the teacher.
I was running out of sports analogies.
Well, you just rest that cute little noggin
Asshole.
and pass the baton to me.
But yeah, like, this girl is...
Yeah, nice. And hey,
Hold on. This girl is Aftershock. Spoilers. But also, like, be her new teacher. I'm like, okay, I kind of dig that. I think it's kind of been done before, but I'm like, I can dig that. That's kind of over and done by the end of this episode. But I was like, all right, because one thing I actually kind of was a cool idea. I'm gonna bring up Owl House. When Bello said he was gonna take Luz back to the human world, I was thinking like, how would that have played out? Like, especially with Luz saying, oh, you need a guy, stuff like that. I'm like, how would that have played out if that actually had happened? Like, that would have been like such a, because it's not, I don't know if it's a cliche, but it's a setup that I really like, is the bad guy being okay with the good guy. And I say that in a sense of, if anyone's ever seen, or at least read the manga of Shaman, I'm not sure how they did it in the anime. Either one. There's a scene where Yo and like the other of his friends are all in the hot tub just relaxing, and the main bad guy, Hao, actually comes in, sits, and Horo's like, what the, get out! And Yo's like, no. Just, we're all here just chilling. Like we're not fighting right now. The tournament's not happening. We can all just chill. And I'm like, I like that. Especially because the heroes can talk with the villain and actually have a conversation with each other without having to be over a big fight and stuff like that. And I'll say that they kind of have something similar right here.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Like right
Being
here.
a disarmingly attractive science teacher is the perfect
Jesus.
cover. Plus, there's a handy charging spot right around the corner, so I can hit it before dinner.
Read the room, Eduardo! Get out!
Forgot my basketball. Jeez, so touchy. You must really be in trouble.
Ugh. Listen up.
The animation is good. I love this. Also, man, they must hate Sasuke. This is great. Naruto is talking about Sasuke just popping up like, yeah, alright. Moon Girl and Devil Dino.
What? Yeah, she's
But basically, she straight threatens her. Like, look, I know you're look, you're a student here. I already burned your dinosaur because that was a whole thing that happened. Like,
Okay, that just got you an F for today.
also that she could just fail her ass too. Oh wait, I forgot. I like this line too.
read the room and get out. Side drop.
You must really be in trouble.
Shut up, Eduardo.
Listen up, Geek
God damn it.
I'm not
Hey, father, recording a video.
Okay, let's play.
Okay, after I'm done.
Now!
All right, bye. All right, so
gonna let you bleed the Lower East Side dry. Devil and I are
But
gonna.
let me stop you right there, Fun Size. First of all, Geek Lightning was surprisingly hurtful.
I love that bit. Lunella called her Geek Lightning.
Second, if I don't get my daily jolt, I lose my power.
I'm wondering if that's supposed to be brought up later, or is it supposed to be that she doesn't have it later on? Actually, I can't remember. Did she explode?
My mojo, you feel me? And that ain't
Okay, the animation's pretty great.
happening. You want an A in my class? Then hang up your cape and stop
I also love the art style, like the pencil-y look.
annoying me. You're not a real superhero.
You're not a real blonde.
I love that line so much because Shad is such a perfect smart ass. I love a good smart ass. Main reason, probably one of the main reasons Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes. So that is a really good smart ass line. I love it.
Okay, that just got you an F for today. Happy? Now do the math on this.
And then this part. It's great.
I'm far more powerful than you will ever be.
It's
So
true.
step off, or I'll do to your family what I did to your dinosaur.
She threatened a kid, but also she's making a point, and I'm like, holy hell.
And be sure to read chapter 5 by tomorrow, okay?
See, like that's like that too, like Moon Girl, like knowing, like, oh crap, like that I actually do like too. There's I can't like say this like if I was saying I dislike this show. I was like the first half of it, I was like, okay, this feels a little fast, a little rushed. But it's as it progressed, it slowed down, and it also gave like scenes like that, and I was digging all of this, like especially because Lunella straight's like yeah, I'm over my head. I'm just a little kid. I'm just a kid who barely has like can make some gadgets. I can't make an Iron Man suit. She probably could actually, but if she needs the resources to do it,
Yeah, she's my teacher
like even like her dinosaur, which is her main muscle, gets hurt.
now.
So glad I am in 5th period science. Okay, new plan.
I love their designs.
You build a gadget to blast her butt. I'll get the keys.
Although they do have like the whole like, oh yeah, the breakup thing where they break up. She says, I can't be a hero, you know, pretty much get out of here, and does the same thing to Devil Dino, which we know that's not gonna happen, but you know, it's oh, this is a heartbreaking scene here.
York stinks, right? It's no place for a dinosaur.
Which I also want to know more about his thing, because apparently I think he's from an interdimensional thing, he's from another dimension, but also on the flip side of that, his name is, if I remember correctly, if I wrote it down correctly, let me see here. The lab will make a great playset. No, that's not it. You're not a real superhero. You're not a real blonde. Oh, terrifying fire beast that will bring the end to all things. I honestly think that does translate to devil. Honestly, if you want to technically go for a fiery beast that is supposed to bring the apocalypse, I mean, actually, I love this too. Like the size of him, it's great.
You ought to go home, where you'll be safe. Okay? Hey, look.
Also, this scene I actually really like too, where this shows that Devil Dino, even though he acts like a dog, and they, you know, like a lot of times they would try to make him like really dumb, even though he is kind of dumb, which the whole point she's supposed to be smart. But I love this scene right here.
Breakfast time. Nom nom nom. Go get it, boy.
Like he knows what she's trying to do, and he knows like he doesn't want to leave. I love that. It's not because they easily could have had him run through and like it closed, or maybe she comes back, like something like that. But no, he knows. He's like, I don't want to leave.
Okay, fine. You want the truth? I don't want you anymore. You're nothing.
And this is
but
kind of really
pain
hard.
in my butt, so go. Just get out. Just
This
go,
is
you
honestly really
little
sad.
wizard.
I love the sound of his footsteps. Jesus. The sound design is really good too. See, and I get it. And I get what they're trying to do. I understand it. But again, that's the bit where I'm like, I feel like these are the studio notes that they had to do this stuff. But actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably is smarter to do it this way. Pretty much like the studio probably said, all right, you had to have at some point the two, you know, have to go their separate ways and all this stuff. And honestly, doing it in the first episode to say, good, we're getting this out of the way, now we can actually get to the actual stuff. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm really hoping that's the case. I'm actually having high hopes for the next episode. And I also do love that when he goes through I don't love that he went through. I love that the drawing that she was doing, she then draws, the cool S. Was that a thing I missed in school, drawing the cool S? But in either case, drawing her with Casey holding hands, flowers, she has a rainbow card. I don't want to, I'm just saying. Then drawing Dino. What enjoyment do you, okay. And like, I also do love that and I think this is where the show is really starting to catch me more. Like, then they show like where the beginning where they have her living through showing like, oh yeah, you know, happy fun life in the, you know, Lower East Side and all this stuff. And then like here you show like, you know, her not doing the trick, her not solving the puzzle. Everything's for sale or for rent because everyone's getting pushed out. It's a mirror of the beginning bit. Lunella kind of blaming herself, but then like
Set up too.
Grandma helping her with a little bit with that.
Fix something. It's never too late.
And then eventually, you know, her catching back up with Casey, which you know what, I am happy that this only lasted about 33, about 2 minutes, 2 to 4 minutes. This breakup happened.
Do we have nicknames now? I guess so. It finally happened.
These two are cute together. I'm just gonna say that.
I lied. I never shut the site down. Here's your costume. Let's do this. Woohoo!
I do find it funny that Casey didn't even bring up about where Dino is.
Except when the whole city thinks you're a bad guy.
I'm waiting for that toy to pop up. Maybe it's already a thing. Because they already, well, I was out 3 years, nothing. This show didn't even come out yet, already had like 2 pop figures. I'm like, come on now. Shit. But pretty much their plan is to, you know, fight the bad guy, reveal she is. They do.
Hey, you come for them, you're coming for me.
That had a cassette player.
Okay, then I'm coming for you.
Actually, I do love the animation like that. They really do a lot more body language in the show, and I like it.
That's what this thing is. Well, now it does a whole lot more. Like hacking to the park's plumbing controls. Electricity and H2O don't mix, sister.
Thanks, you said it. Also, another thing I actually want to bring up. Well, I'm going to show it in a second. But yeah, I think this is where the animation still really started to kick up. Hold on. Really good representation of me just screwing up when that is. But yeah, there we go. Also, I love this scene.
Sister.
Also, I love that. Also, I should bring up too. Like, there is a point where they kind of break the fourth wall a little. I think it's right here.
And where she recharges.
There's a handy charging spot right around the corner, so I can hit it before dinner.
That's not the fourth wall break.
Enthusiasm, but what if no one sees? What if you can't take her out? Well, then we get canceled after one episode.
One, good fourth wall break, but also you kind of just said you were going to win anyways. Oh, give me a minute. There. But, like, I was like, okay, yeah, so, yeah, we know there's more episodes after this, so, yeah, they're not going to lose. But, also, I love that. Also, another thing, or actually, it comes up the same.
How about the electric slide?
That's a cool reference.
Hey, you come for that.
Let's see. Oh, damn, wait, right here.
Sister.
This is, I think, where the, yeah. That's where the animation kicks in. It's like, oh, yes. Like this, another thing that, like, how they do it is, like, they have it where they could do very simplistic character designs, but then have it where they look badass like this. Hell yes. This studio does that so damn well.
You stayed? But that was your only chance to get home.
It's a cute scene where this is their home and they're worth fighting for. And also another thing that I actually really like, I used to watch Ultimate Spider-Man. It was okay. Tried rewatching it after I watched, damn, I am okay, anyways. I tried watching it after, God, now I'm, okay. Well, I tried watching it again after I, finished, what is it, Spectacular Spider-Man, because I wanted to rewatch it because everyone says, that's the best Spider-Man show, and it is. Or the animated one, I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. But, what am I saying here? Watching that, there were some bits where they broke the fourth wall where to explain things, like science-wise, and I'm just thinking, wow, I don't care. Or I'm just like, wow, you're kind of goddamn annoying, stop it.
Grounder.
I didn't feel this way.
Send her to her room and take her phone away?
No. Electrical grounding.
Like, let's see.
Here with the metal light-
Like this whole thing. Like, Spidey would do some stuff like that, but it wasn't entertaining, or I didn't care, or he would overuse it a lot. This one, not so much, at least so far. It's actually, like, set up pretty well. Because the whole idea is that, yes, the characters are super smart, so they show off that they're super smart. How, you know, describing it to the audience, stuff like that. And, you know, also making kids learn a little bit more. I like that. It's just sometimes they're just like, oh my god, shut the hell up. This one, no. And then eventually, this is where the animation kicks in. I just keep saying that.
Science! We just need a big enough lightning rod. Okay, D, listen up. Ready? Right!
I love that. That's cool. Alright, definitely not going to have any audio for this part. But yeah, the animation here, definitely, just from the colors, the movements, this is where it's starting to shine a lot more. Oh, the music is pretty good too. That's what I would have questioned. that saying like legs all the way up? Anyways, Rod, they're moving out of their thing because they had to sell because of the electricity going out. Showing that the entire family is a bunch of heroes, even not knowing that's their kid.
This is touching. J.K. Barb.
J.K. Barb. Yeah, see, like you could tell modern cartoon, which isn't a bad thing. It's just this.
Can't have your buddies sneaking up on me. Stick around.
Also, I love. Let's see. Is it when they get everyone together to come do this? Which again, this is probably gonna be the season finale of it. But I like. It gives you a little bit of the ending of the Miles. Oh wait, I shouldn't spoil that. Anyways, let's not talk about that. I didn't say nothing. I love how she tells this guy, it means you use your legs, and tells them all to help, and then she sits on top of it to make it worse for them. I'm like, I love that. Hell yeah, I love this. Yeah, defeats the bad guys. Thing hits.
We're taking our power back.
Okay, yeah, she gets sucked into the power grid. Okay. So she could come back. I will say, too, I think it's a 2016, 2017 Spider-Man. Best Shocker I like. At least the one Shocker. Is it Shocker? They have the electric... I can't remember his name. No, Shocker's the one with sound waves, which is weird. I can't remember. The lightning one. I like the one in that one more. Her design way more. The music is good. The animation is it's not the same like I was good like the MK one, but it has its own flair to it, and I like that. And when they do the fights, they do dip into that. Okay, let's make this shit sing. And then kind of similar to opening, but now she's dressed as Moon Girl. Also, I'll say this too, like when like showing that life is good, everything's reopening, it's great. But also, I will say this too, like at one point she lies to the parents, like they say, "Why are you doing? Like, why are you flying around?" Or no, they ask like, "Why is there so much music and everything?" And now, God damn it, what did they say? And music that there's shit crashing. I'm getting so many different thoughts mixed up in my head. Like why is there crashing or all this sound happening? And she's like, "Oh, I joined a sport." And the parent, here.
You doing sports?
I love how they're confused about that when they literally own a roller rink, which means and she skates everywhere. Maybe she's doing roller derby. Like it wouldn't seem that far out. I love their designs. It's actually really good. Oh, I actually like the bad guys come right here. Let's see. No, not that one.
Hi, Mom. Can't talk right now. Is that your mom? Hi, Mom. Your dumb daughter is flunking science.
I love that too. That gives me very like Marceline feels from Adventure Time.
Hi, Mom. Your dumb daughter.
Just the floating arms down. I love that so much. But anyways, yeah. Moon Girl, Devil Dino, and also the like. What is it? Is there? The grandma knows. The superhero genius girl. Like the grandma knows 100%. And I actually love, and another where the animation shines in the show is like the backgrounds and all this stuff and the different spots, everything. It's so good. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. And again, like, I definitely want to see what's going to happen next with this. Again, I'm hoping first crossover with one of my favorite Spideys. If I did, I'm trying to think of what would be my favorite Spideys. I think Spider-Gwen is still my top favorite, but still, Miles is up there. But yeah, like, this is good. I like this show. I'm going to be watching more. I think they're all on Disney Plus, and I think They might all be on YouTube, which I might then just gonna make it way easier for me to be able to do really. But yeah, but thanks for watching. True Design. Links from my face, Instagram, share videos. Definitely gonna be happy when they come out with an actual Devil Dino figure, like a proper. Well, anyways, but thanks for watching. Share videos. Hope you enjoyed. And maybe even girl too. I would grab both obviously because they're a team up. But yeah, they're good in Marvel Snap 2. They're really good. But I like this. I like this a lot, and I love a giant dinosaur. And I'm honestly hoping he does breathe fire because they said fiery death. Creature of death. I'm like, that'd be kind of badass if you do see him throw fire out of his mouth. Because I love dragons are cool, but also so are dinosaurs that just breathe fire. But anyways, thanks for watching the videos. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you later. And the music is freaking great.